Hey, what's up, guys? Chris here with Actualization Station podcast, soon to be Actuali. And if there's anyone out there that really doesn't like the name, please let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I have run the new logo idea that I have and the name by some friends who do seem to like it, but I want to take everybody into consideration here that has any thoughts on it. So today we're going to do a self-inquiry meditation. In the self-inquiry approach to meditation, we are looking within with the intention of the question, who am I? So what are we before our descriptions, before all the labels, before our self-image? Notice that there is a sense of presence, always, of being. But what is its identity? We cannot describe it. We have words for it. But every description is an idea, nothing more than language, symbols, terms. With the example of a tree, notice that if we remove the term tree, what is it? Tree is a label, it's an identifier. But what is a tree? Without the word, without that low resolution image that we are used to categorizing it with. Notice how trees are incredibly complex, always growing and changing, and constituted of minerals, water, light, so many atoms and molecules of earth and sun. But these are mere labels, more identifying markers, which are useful for our communication, but the actual thing, what is it? Look at a tree the next time you see one, with its label, and then without its label. Notice how complex and beautiful it is. Of course, trees don't have awareness, perhaps in some very rudimentary sense they do, but certainly not like ours. A tree doesn't stare into space working to figure out where it came from, for instance, but we definitely do. So now, let us look within, or feel within, sense within, for the very source of who we are, before our ideas and descriptions, prior to our preferences, judgments of others and of ourselves. Let us focus this moment's attention on the very awareness that hears this, on the very awareness that feels the body where it is sitting or standing. Notice the awareness of vision, and even of thoughts themselves. They have to appear somewhere, right? Which of course they do, here within our awareness. So whose awareness is it? Without description or prior to description, whose awareness is it without the idea of ourselves that we hold? Because even that idea of ourselves appears within awareness, and it is subject to change over time. Yet the awareness remains. A common stumbling block is not being able to find anything and then thinking we're doing it wrong. But you're not. Awareness has no name, no description that totally fits in. It is spacious, pervasive, ever-present, even ageless, meaning that one's primary awareness feels the same regardless of age, sex, etc. Remember, we're aware of our sense of self, our self-descriptions, feelings, ideas, and preferences. What is aware? What is awareness? All of these ideas appear and are held in our awareness. Let them go for right now. They'll still be there when we finish, and you can always pick that self-image back up if you really want to. But I happily suggest that you don't need it. You'll function just fine without, and be freer and lighter for it. More at peace without the attachment to this or that idea of self, having to be a certain way, having to project oneself a certain way. Let us simply be as beingness itself, with the intention of staying in this space of awareness as we meditate. All the burden of having to keep up with thoughts and worries, preconceptions, and personal stresses, we're letting all of that go to focus in and stay as awareness. Stay with and as beingness itself. In a nutshell, this is self-inquiry meditation, also known as the direct path to the truth of self, who we really are, which is limitless and beyond description, consequent of earth and sun and billions of years of the universe's formation before us, and what came before that. Yet the sense of awareness remains in its perfect, peaceful stillness. And there is a freedom here. We can take this on into life after our meditation. We can make life a meditation in and of itself, and allow our morning or afternoon, evening meditations to be like a way to re-anchor ourselves in this mode of being, which is like, mode isn't even the right word, because it's prior to even to different modes of being that we can take on. It is just what is, and allowing everything to be just as it is without attachments, preferences, ideas of how things should be. It's like when we take away the preferences for how things should be, it's much easier to get along with life just as it is, have a sense of peace. And in that sense of peace, there's less processing power bogging down the mind. And we're able to actually act more effortlessly, more readily, more ably. We're able to flow with the moment. Whatever it is, could be playing a ball game, could be making music, could be at work, could be with the kids, could be with your loved ones, friends. You could be just taking a walk, or you could be driving in traffic. But when we drop the preferences and ideas of how things should be, and we just are, we can breathe easy again. In fact, breathing helps bring this about. It's a great way to return ourselves to the moment. It's a great focal point during our meditation. Just focus on the feeling of breath, the feeling of the air going in the mouth and nose, the feeling of the air as we release it and exhale, the feeling of our body, the sensations and sounds around us. Not judging anything and not rating it as good or bad, just being with it all, allowing it to be just as it is. And turning attention back in on itself, on awareness, being aware of this sense of beingness, being aware of this primary state of awareness. Feels good, but we do it for more than that. Come with the intention to find out, ultimately, who am I? Before all these ideas that I've come up with, or these impressions that I've picked up off of from other people telling me how they perceive me. What if we let all of that go for right now? And then we know how to return to this at any moment and make life a meditation. So I'm going to let that be for this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I appreciate all of you who have subscribed to the show very much. And thank you all for throwing down the likes. I have the podcast all over the place. It's on Anchor FM. That's our home. You can also find it on iTunes and on Google Podcasts and on Stitcher and Last.fm and Pocket Cast, and there's several other locations that the podcast is uploaded to. I encourage you all to subscribe to the podcast at these different locations. Spotify as well. Don't forget Spotify. And throw down a like or a favorite if you like the podcast. And that will help us reach even more people. If you find this useful, I hope that you share it. And at the very least, do throw down a subscribe or like to help it organically reach more people in that way as well. And that is fine. That is enough. Even just listening and taking part in these meditations and going down these rabbit holes with me is awesome. So if you don't feel so inclined to subscribe or like, that's cool too. Love you guys. And I'll talk to you soon.